The girth of his what?
You're like a father to me.
Hey! And go.
What is happening? Why is there so much new footage and stuff in this? This goes for 8 hours. What's up, everyone? I'm Adam from FWCI. Have you been following what Lumen is posting on like LinkedIn and stuff? What the hell? What is going on? I've been sitting there watching this and there's been so much like new footage. Has that ever happened? Is that just a scene from the show? Is that from the first season? And what the hell is that behind him? I don't know if that's the I'm too far down the rabbit hole right here. Okay, Severance. This is Series 2, Episode 7, Chikai Bardo. Alright. That almost sounds like it's maybe like a Native American term of some kind? My money's still on Russia. I think they're deep in Siberia and everybody there is brainwashed to some sort of degree. Oh my god, is Mark S's sister gonna be like a clone or whatever that's been programmed with paranoia to make him feel like he can trust her? And where are the goats? That's what I want to know. I know you want to be seeing Helena Egan, but me, I want the goat. The last episode, we got a lot of outie action in the last episode. What's his name? Irving hanging out with Bert throughout the episode was incredibly creepy. In terms of Bert's husband, it looks, and it is a different actor from the first series, but I think they're just trying to I think it was just a recast kind of thing. But with that being said, the actor from the first series looked an awful lot like, in terms of his body stature and everything like that, looked an awful lot like that mysterious person who was getting the dental instruments at the beginning of, I think it was last episode or the one before. We haven't seen where that actually went or what that's actually talking about. So there's a lot of mysterious characters looming around Lumon. There's more questions than I have the capacity to sort of summarize in one intro. So let's just jump into the episode. This is Severance, Season 2, Episode 7, Chikai Bardo.
You said that you felt like you were choking on our ghost. Do you still feel that way, Mr. Scout?
Whoa, yeah, he does. Dr. Mauer whistling, so that's his name, Dr. Mauer. Huang is Mark S's daughter.
I was just thinking maybe there was a way we could confirm.
That was my first instinct.
Trying something else.
Then I went on some crackpot theory about it being Cobell. And how is your brain, Mark S, with all this reintegration business? You're looking pretty fucked. So, Gemma of the past, or what's her name of the current? Oh, that's definitely the past. Look at Mark, look at you, buddy.
All set.
You have a cool haircut? What happened to that?
All quiet on the Western Blunt. Drug use by enlisted soldiers during World War I. I'm sorry, who are you?
Gemma.
Yeah, who are you is still the question, though. Well, for Mark S it is. Just quickly, speaking of All Quiet on the Western Blunt, April the 20th of this year, Nathan Fielder will be releasing The Rehearsal Season 2, and I will be reacting to that same way I do this. As soon as it comes out, I'll be getting the reaction up. If you've never seen that show and you like mind-bendy shit, I recommend watching at least the first episode of The Rehearsal with Nathan Fielder. And then if you really want to punish yourself, go watch The Curse.
He's gonna sleep for a while.
Okay, how long?
Hard to say. We'll need some equipment from downstairs. Are you clumsy?
What?
Wow, you got terrible bedside manner, lady.
Please don't mess with me.
She is alive.
I think you two need to sit down and have a conversation. Get on the same page. That's a maybe understandable reaction, maybe a very confusing one. I'm not sure. Does anybody have any data they need refining? Because this music gets me in the mood for it. Oh, Irving, we miss you already. It's still Cobell's face staring down on them in the intro. I don't think we ever see Milchick in that intro as well, to be honest.
Would you be more afraid of suffocating or drowning?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
Drowning.
Suffocating or drowning. There's a lot of water representation throughout Lumon in this show. I'm sure there are like Reddits and stuff that go into like all of the details and things, but just a lot of water stuff. Like when Helena got waterboarded out of the thing, there's like that big lake at the front. I think Lumen's logo is like a water drop. Like just a lot of water references with how they do. And water is the thing that makes up the most of the planet, right? Is that going to somehow symbolically come into what their master plan is? The Lumen race, as I like to call it?
Shit.
Is she not severed? Is that what I'm getting from this? The subtitles said Gemma there. Cairns. In far north Queensland in Australia. Very fucking hot and sweaty. Drainsville? Drains, Sienna, Loveland. What the fuck are these things? Wellington, okay. It takes your blood to allow access? Christ. Okay, so she is severed. That can't be the same guy that we've already seen, though. That guy had white hair.
I was just here.
I know. Nobody likes the dentist.
Oh, no. What the fuck? So anytime she has to do something that's, like, painful or whatever, she just gets the innie to do it? So who is down there? I'm guessing this is, like, mandatory Lumen every 6 weeks. Let this guy get into your mouth. Fuck.
How long was I in there? 2 hours.
Holy shit. Wait. Are these, like, individual severings? Like, when you go to the dentist, it severs that part of your brain so the rest of you doesn't even know it's even happening, but then you've got this one personality inside you that fucking hates the dentist? Because she didn't get severed until she walked into that room. Cold Harbor. What are we doing? Alright, hang on. People get individually severed as they go into these rooms. They need Mark to finish Cold Harbor. Cold Harbor is a room. I've still got nothing. It is weird seeing Mark Scout not wallowing in misery.
I brought you something.
Oh.
It's an ant farm.
Oh, God, that feels very relevant to what's going on down in the severed floor.
So fucking lonely.
Oh, I'm not even here.
Oh, you're...
Oh, right. So this is what they do. They just get horny and forget to do their work. She's spoken Russian before as well, and this must be when she's pregnant, I'm guessing. This is, by the way, the most eerie, uncomfortable, joyous flashback I think I've ever seen in a TV show. This does not feel nice. It is nice, but it doesn't feel nice.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, Rickon, what is wrong with you?
Hey,
I ain't heard that statement. What the fuck is your problem, Rickon?
outdoorsmanship courses through my veins. I make no apology for it.
Wait, how did you get down? I scooted on my ass.
Mark S. is laughing at Rickon's jokes. What is happening here?
The two of us, it will be a grand adventure.
I feel like we spend a lot of time together.
They spend a lot of time together. Man, this show is filmed and shot in the weirdest way. There's no comfort in this show. It's comfortless. Even if you enjoy like symmetry and stuff like that, there's still nothing comfortable in any of the presentation of this show. And I fucking love it. Oh Christ, that doesn't look good.
You okay?
Yeah, nothing needs to be said. Right, so it's not Miss Huang. I'm so confused. Okay. What the fuck is happening here?
It's the next step for a lot of people.
Adoption, I'm guessing? There's a service elevator? Why? What's this episode? They do an IVF at this point. Is that what this is? I thought she was trying to do a drug test because she was adopting for a second? I don't fucking know. This episode is just chucking a whole bunch of new information at us.
You remember nothing?
Nothing.
Jesus Christ, that's unnerving.
You will see the world again. And the world will see you.
Alright, other than the fact that's an incredibly creepy thing for a guy to say. But, okay, other rooms. Again, studying and doing like, almost like dissecting the mouth so they can create another version of it. Is the other one doing other biological things as well? Are these rooms all the steps to finally creating the clone army that I'm envisioning?
Mark will benefit from the world you're siring.
What the fuck does that mean? And how does she know who Mark is?
Can you please just talk like a normal person?
Yeah, thank you. I agree with that. Are they wanting her to be biologically perfect so when they clone her, it's like perfect? No.
This is how you get Gemma out.
Really? This? Because this looks like how you kill my brother.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but good point. What the fuck is the deal with that retreat?
She might know how to get in the cabin. I mean, fuck, she might know how to get to Gemma.
She's Lumen through and through. She was raised by them. She's a soldier.
Yeah, don't ring Cobell.
I have custody of his brain now. You don't. I'm calling her.
Devon, this is a pretty ballsy move. I don't think I agree with it.
What are you... No, seriously, what are you doing?
Good luck.
You can't leave him like this. No.
Yeah, Devon, you pushed this a little bit too aggressively, I think.
What do I do if he wakes up?
Do not call that woman.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't blame her for leaving. She's like, if you get Lumen involved in this, I am going to fucking go to jail.
Chikai Bardo. I don't know. It looks like two guys fighting.
No, it's the same guy fighting himself, defeating his own psyche. Ego death.
Relevant.
Weird.
Enjoying this. Or it was until you ruined it.
Yeah, I agree. What the hell, Mark?
Tell me how I'm feeling.
I have no idea how you're feeling.
Like shit. Beat to shit.
So let's stop.
That's what she's doing, bro. She was relaxing, drawing a duck or whatever. And you came in with all of this. Whose hand is that? Whoa. That's a new look.
Can I get you anything else? Coffee, tea, another
Is that what happens in these rooms?
When he's done, you're gonna have to say goodbye to her.
Oh my god. Lumen, you bunch of evil fucks.
Why are you wearing that stupid sweater?
Okay. That's quite a response. So there's a whole nother level of surveillance? Or is it like another level of data refining? I don't know what to call it.
And we look forward to the...
What is up with her handwriting? And what is this sick shit?
Come on now, sweetheart. It's the last one.
Oh, she's written a whole ton of these? Oh, that's fucked. Her Audi's gonna feel that cramp.
How much longer do I have to do this?
Is she just a lefty, or is that significant as well?
Christmas has a funny way of coming back around each year.
Oh, fuck. Really?
It's always Christmas.
Whoa.
Let's go.
And who the hell is this guy? That's a very subtle type of messed up.
I love you too.
I feel the love. What the hell was that little flash? Because we've been seeing heaps of those. I haven't been game enough to try and re-look at them. Just a weird flashing image of her in a cell, I guess. Some water? Another aqua water reference? So were they on the outs when she had her accident?
I want to go home.
Yeah. Are you a prisoner at this point, or what's going on here?
Your husband remarried last year.
I don't think he did.
And he has a daughter now.
I don't think he does.
I don't believe you.
So what, they faked each of their deaths to each other? Oh my god.
Maybe you felt things behind those doors you never felt with Mark.
Oh. They're fucking her in one of those rooms, aren't they?
He dies at the end.
Gemma. Okay. Let's fucking bounce. But how much does this version of Gemma know? Because she knew who Mark was. She was like, do I get to see him? I don't know if that means that she knows everything, but she certainly knows enough that he's significant. I feel like she's not getting out anywhere. So how long has she been down there at that point?
Or I could stay.
No, you should probably go. I mean, this thing's gotta be in tonight anyway.
Mark, are you having an affair?
Love you too, and I'm sorry. See ya.
And Gemma continues to be out of Mark S's league in every perceivable way. Okay, so the export hallway, elevator, whatever it is, does sever/unsever.
Your Audi came in for a public art exhibition and found herself in the wrong elevator.
Oh, no, she's not changed. She's still the innie.
Turning around and heading back in, it would be greatly appreciated.
But
On you go. Public art exhibition and found herself in the wrong elevator.
I thought the elevator, this was like up out of the severed floor. Milchick is freaky. Ugh, that ominous red arrow pointing down. So this is the outie? That's what Milchick said. Your outie got into the wrong elevator. And the fuck. Is hers flipped? So what the hell, is she there voluntarily or not? It doesn't look like it.
Mark. Where'd you go?
He went and relived his whole relationship with Gemma. For our benefit, I'm pretty sure. But now all the grief is going to hit him all at once. Fuck. Good lord. Good lord. I had so many questions coming into this episode already.
Really complicated episode because we're learning a lot. We're seeing Mark and Gemma.
Yes, we are learning a shitload.
Our cinematographer, Jessica Lagagne, directed that episode, and it looks unlike anything else on the show, and sort of
I agree.
time in this beautiful world that Jess created.
Beautifully awkward, though.
Brief scene where we see them with Devin and Rickon. That
Yeah.
environment is all about warmth and openness, which is the exact opposite of what we get at Lumen.
I mean, it's true as well, but also, Mark hates Rickon, and here, he fucking loves the guy.
It was cool to see Audi Mark get to be happy because up until this point.
No, it was weird.
You start to gather that this severance thing is far more important than just productivity at work.
Oh yeah, I was on that train a long time ago. I need more. I need more behind the scenes. Hopefully some of it will answer some shit. Oh, yeah, this episode answered nothing and it just introduced an entire new layer of questions. What is the testing floor all about? What are they testing there, though? The writing of all the Christmas cards, is that a test of patience? Dentist thing, how is that a test? Is that check? What? I guess the one on the aeroplane, that would be testing stress levels and things like that. All this to me leads to, again, somebody being able to generate a biologically intact human with full range of emotions and like levels of aspiration and, you know, every single tiny intricacy that makes up the human brain. I think Lumen is trying to program it. This Doctor is an absolute creep. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's gonna be dead by the end of this season because he's only just sort of shown up. I mean, I know he's kind of probably popped up a couple of times, but we've seen way more of him in this episode and I do not like him, and he's so disgustingly unlikable. I feel like he's going to end up being a bit of collateral damage in the final episode. If that's even, maybe we get no collateral damage. Who the fuck knows? He really gave me the creeps and the actor did a great job. Oh, all the stuff with Gemma. So, I don't know, was there levels? It's like Gemma's outie is, because they were asking her, did you feel any different after going into the rooms? Do you remember anything about the rooms? Like, it seems like they're trying to find, is there any like psychological scarring that you can get from these experiences that will cross over to your outie? Which feels like pretty rudimentary Severance research. So it's got to be something more than that. But the way they would like dress her up in all these different things, all these different hairstyles, felt kind of perverse. It really felt like they were getting off on whatever it is that they were doing. So Lumen just gets darker and creepier. In terms of Mark S, he's just woken up and his sister is there. She scared off the woman who was doing the reintegration, so I don't know how that's going to go with Mark and his sister. And Mark's had the chip removed now, so even if he goes to the birthing retreat, he's not going to change. If he goes back to Lumen, is anything going to change in him when he goes down? I feel like it won't because the chip has been taken out. But we got no Miss Huang in this episode, no Milchick, no Irving, no Dylan, no Helly, no Helena. This was very much the Mark and Gemma show with a little bit of Devon. And I want to point out the cinematography of this whole episode. It was just chaotic. Like just the transitions between the things, it was like you don't know where you are, and there was a lot of like, at one point, just flashing lights on the screen. These little things flashing up. Like, I guess it was really trying to illustrate how this plot is interweaving with Mark's dream, even though it's not legitimately interweaving with it. It's like, in terms of the storytelling, it just drew you in and out of Mark's dream in this really kind of almost disorientating kind of way. And I loved it for that because this episode was a confusing mess and it needed to be that for the story that's being told. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this one. What are your theories? What are your big Severance theories? And make sure you do subscribe here on YouTube because I will be watching The Rehearsal Season 2. So if you haven't seen Season 1, go out of your way to see it. It is absolutely nuts. It's on Max. But I hope you join me for those reactions because they're going to be a lot of fun as well. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.
Everything that's happened so far today, I've rehearsed it dozens of times. These exact words in a replica of your home with an actor playing you.
What?
Okay.
You can just tell a man something like that sitting in his living room.
Well, there wasn't a leak in your building. That was my team.
What?
They secretly made a digital map of your entire home.
This is
Recreated every detail of the space as a
kind of scary, man.
in a warehouse a few miles from here. And with the help of the actor I hired, analyzed your submission video to mimic your speech patterns and psychology.
This is mental, man. There's no way this dude, like, didn't consent to this or something, man. Like, come on, he's just gonna do this in a man's house, kinda.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
If I had the ability to know if I knew how the other person or other people are gonna react or how the situation.
That's all you've got to ask at this point?